properties. Hello? Okay, nothing's working.
Saying I can't do a fucking show without you, asshole.
I got it working.
Technically, you didn't do a show without him. You're doing it because of Copper.
It is without him, though.
No, this is all.
It is without him.
Honestly, can I be honest? It's not even really me or her. It's you. Honestly, I think exile. Lolcow exile. Lolcow exiled. Lolcow exiled in the live chat, everyone. Lolcow exiled. Where you take all the people like Becky, all the people who have been fired, and they get all the people who will get fired, probably including all of you, for the big famous iconic YouTubers like myself coming in. We can have one channel like the Island of Misfit Toys. Okay, they'll just work with me here. Just hold on, follow. Listen. We can have one channel where the rotating like a panel of all the fired hosts that were on the lolcow before, the lolcow universe before, great, amazing, immortal meme legends like myself came in from the Mount Olympus of memedom. Like, we can have all of you on there.
Lolcow Dude, I was the talk of the fucking town for 2 days straight.
Wouldn't that be
I've been making waves.
Come down from my mountaintop. I could grace y'all with my presence every night. Would be fun. Be good.
You pull CD wrong. We're just there.
I'm being sarcastic, by the way. Anyway.
I really hope Phantom's watching this right now.
So, here we are, finally getting around. Sorry for the major delay. Hopefully this comes out at a reasonable time. So here we are. Phantom was not on Tech Talk today. Now, obviously, Tech Talk has a lot of change going on that we will cover. I just realized the other frog is right here. Let me move him back. Let me move this in real time. Sorry for that. But besides that, we do have a lot to cover since it was a very, very eventful day. Now with Tech Talk, not much really happened. Phantom wasn't there. Phantom obviously would eventually just straight up quit or get fired. After that, after Phantom quit or get fired, well, technically he quit, then he got fired, right? Then after that, obviously Sweet Tea would get fired and move to Reaper. But again, we're kind of ahead because there is a lot of ground to cover because it was a very, very eventful day.
It's annoying. Okay, cool. So there is you can see, oh shit. Okay, Keemstar says, hey, stop DMing women. Okay, scroll down a little bit. So there's Lord Rush tagging him saying, you have been accused of messaging girls on the Discord and sending the messages without consent to 12 different women. And it is a Discord rule that you are supposed to ask somebody before you try and DM them. I will give this weirdo that he at least messaged me first, but my DMs are closed. So I think you have to ask me to DM me. Can you click on that? Yeah, that one. Can you click on that? It should make it a little bigger. Okay, here we go. Okay. So sorry about that. He messaged either Lord Rush or Keemstar. He said they've been talking shit on me in main chat for a few days because Leanna said she was being bullied, which she says she's always being bullied. If Leanna's saying she's being bullied, it's a joke. Yeah. So I messaged her privately to make sure she was okay. I didn't know it was against the rules, and she posted.
So interesting development. Very interesting. First thing first. I remembered that rule, right? I remember the whole rule about DMing each other was placed due to whole tape of regions. Blast of the past, remembering those rules takes me back to the day. Takes me back when I used to be in that Discord, where I believe that rule was first implemented right after I got banned, where you can't talk to other members without asking them first. Now, why was that role play? It had to do with like weird, like bunch of weird stuff going on. Some of it not true, some of it's half true. It's very interesting to see that being brought up again currently now, since, you know, I would think that the LCL Discord or the LCU Discord would be at least a lot more lenient with everything, but I guess that's not the case. Still.
Guys, I love y'all. Thank you for the 5 months. It's been amazing. The support we've gotten over the 5 months has been awesome. Thank y'all for supporting Batgirl coming here. I think she's really shown she's very capable of being a host in this community. And you know, if Cafe goes, like, if y'all want to fire me, but please put Batgirl somewhere. She deserves it. She definitely deserves it.
Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. I don't want to think about this stuff.
Shut up.
I don't want to think about this shit. I'm gonna have a conniption.
I'm a realist, bro. I'm a realist. So,
bruh, I'm gonna have to get some PBRs tonight. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna be at work listening to this. How you think I feel?
Oh god, I'm not ready. My soul is not ready.
You got this, Batgirl. You got this. I know you'll do well. I know you will. All right.
We're all in this together.
That's it. That is it.
Fuck.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into this thing. So obviously we'll go ahead and go straight into Nerds because that's our sister neighbor show. So Nerds went into things.
Nerds.
So Nerds went into it, and the whole thing has been Cat Ears and CD-ROM going out on a date. That's kind of been the whole.
So it's interesting to see how things end up happening later on the line, or later down when we get into live. When we get into live, obviously we're going to talk about it more, about the firing, people being moved around and everything. Trust me, we'll get into it when we get into it. I mean, if you're not aware, end of the month in the LCL, or LC, my bad, it's a big thing most of the time because it's a way to like do basically kind of a review. A lot of jobs do that. End of the month, they do like a monthly review based on performance and everything. A lot of my jobs were like that. A lot of my jobs, we did like weekly to monthly reviews. Or even like every 3 months you did a review. I had to go in the office. So, and obviously because Cafe has always been on the chopping block since I remember. I would say since Cafe started, it's always been on the chopping block. The good thing that they have avoided it, especially after Thursday.
396 super chatted $20. Lots of love to you all.
I'm so angry. I'm literally just
No.
seeing
No. At the end of the fucking day, if we make it into August, you guys don't understand the shit that we have fucking planned. I don't even want to fucking talk about that shit. We are bringing in more fucking money than these dumb fucking idiots that I know it's not about the money. Stop fucking lying. It damn is. It's about the money and the views. And we got the money. The only thing we ain't got is the fucking views.
That's what I don't get, Buff. One day it's about the money. One day it's about the views. The next day it's about the money. The next day it's about the views.
It's both.
It's fucking
I don't
keeping
care
us
about
on this fucking like loop. No matter what we do, we're not fucking good enough. No matter what, it's always gonna be fucking something. It's always something. We'll never be fucking perfect.
No, the only reason why Keem fucked with Nerds is because at the end of the day is that we can fucking handle it. We have built something that he never fucking expected us to build. Do you not know that?
So Nerds basically had like complete meltdown throughout this whole session. They had a major meltdown, big crash out, which is hilarious to think that a bit of foreshadowing. Apparently, particularly from one buff we do to Raz up getting into Keem the Year, which we will go through a little bit. Yeah, so if you're wondering why they're crashing out, well, it's because Nerds has been on a chopping block too, which is funny because Nerds brings in a lot of like money, yet they never can pass a certain amount of like a threshold of viewership. They just never could. So because of that, they always been in this weird like limbo where they're a successful show because they could bring in the money and the funds. But on the other hand, they can never get the views to even surpass. I mean, every show is slowly growing, I think, because them unbanning all the trolls. had resulted in some positive effect. I mean, more and more people are chatting, more and more people are interacting. But it's this weird dilemma they've been in. But let's keep going on, as I would say.
The whole thing is, I have to fucking do this shit. I have to go off because if I'm sitting here just baby bitching about it and it's not true, what's up, boss?
This is the best episode of Nerds ever.
Did you get what you wanted?
Oh, it's way better than what I wanted. But I can just say, as a fact, yeah, Rastov convinced me to break up this show.
What a bitter bitch. Are you splitting us up?
Well, you have to wait until 6 because I don't know.
Keem, if you split us up, you're a retard. I said I'd say it to your face. I'm going to say it to you right now. You're retarded if you split us up.
Keem, you're not fucking with me. This is true, right? Rastov did this. What can you at least give me the context?
Well, here's the thing. I can't give you the context because that's probably going to come out on live today. But yeah, he did convince me, and I agreed with the point that Rastov was making. So,
you're gonna trust
you could
the
be
man
mad at
who's
Rastov,
built like
but
the fucking Kool-Aid man filled with a fucking pudding bag on what he thinks fucking content is. Keem, how many times have you fucking come up with better fucking shit than him? You took him off live for a reason. You're gonna trust him over yourself? You put me and Buff together for a reason. Because you were spitting. You were cooking.
Well, I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't know what I'm gonna do until the cameras turn on at 6 p.m. Then I make my decision.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why people always try to tell, like, Keem's going to do this, Keem's going to do that. Keem makes a decision in the moment. He's an in-the-moment guy, not in the past, not in the future.
I just, at that moment today on lolcowlive, the universe will speak to me, and I will speak.
Yep. So, obviously, Rastov had a hand. Rastov got into Kimmy's ear, which resulted in the Nerds crew flipping out and just kind of in a weird way overreacting, but also like giving Keem content. Sometimes it's hard to decipher what Keem really wants from everybody, what kind of content does he want, what he's expecting out of his host. Because if he wants them to crash out, then I think they will give him the crash out. But at the same time, I think most people really don't care for the crash out they used to be. I mean, they kind of got burned. I think most people got burned with crash out after the whole Becky stuff and everything that happened after that. But as I said, like, let me get, one thing I would say about the Nerd Crew is that, like, I would say that even though they have their issues, I mean, like, kind of separating them right now isn't the best time. But we'll wait till that one. We'll get to it.
Please don't give me fire, and then boom.
That's the fucking problem, isn't it? Like, this is the thing. He's so submissive,
right?
And like, everyone's right. Like, Live needs a no man. Live needs someone like that, like Wings was. Someone to be like, nah, that's retarded. What the fuck you talking about? That's dumb as fuck. Just to fucking really keep the level headedness.
_2.0 super chatted $10. Lolcowtest is now my favorite show. Yo Momo and Nightmare are such an awesome duo. Keep up the great work, guys. Fire emoji, red heart emoji.
The hello, I appreciate it.
We're fucking new fucking test dummies.
That's my favorite.
Well, I don't know, man. I mean, I thank you for the dono, but I don't know if we're gonna be here that long, so we might as well blow that shit up.
You think we?
I don't know if we're gonna be here. Nuclear. We might as well just blow this motherfucker up, huh?
You think it's over? Come on, behave.
Bro, I just told you, man. I told you that Sweet Tea thing. They want to match me up. They want to match me up with like Sweet Tea and shit. So.
Fuck that. Look, at the end of the day, okay, if whatever decision they make is the decision they make, but it'd be dumb to fucking move where this is. We ain't even had a week to cook. Yeah, go for it, man.
Go ahead.
Go for it. But yeah, we ain't even had a fucking week to. I fucking hate this fucking green screen. I hate this green screen so fucking much. Let me get that shit out of here. Yeah, we even had a fucking.
So. Where are we at now? We're in test. Test kind of went through the rigmarole, kind of analyzing this whole how do you say good old Steve's last hurrah, his final attempt to save himself. And I do agree with Joe Mama for wanting wanting wings back. I can disagree. Obviously, Live needs to know, man. Live needs somebody who can fight back, push back, and give out an opinion. Right? That is a contrast to Keem or Boogie. I mean, even if it's in muds, I think it's something they do desperately need to keep the show entertaining. And I even Keem would admit that the loss of Wings was a devastating blow to the rest of the network for the most part. But we have more to go to, mainly with Balls.
That the pettiness is, it's okay. Like everything that happens in this universe, it's part of like the storytelling that we do. It's okay to show a little bit of your petty side. I try and be a little extra sometimes. I try and fuck with people. People call me a manipulator and stuff, and I feel like I do fuck with people pretty often. I'm pulling strings, but I'm just trying to test people, push people, see how they bend, see how they break.
Yeah, you bent me a few
I do
times.
That. Yeah,
and here we are.
And look where we are now. We're two men standing alone together.
Together.
So, with Balls, didn't feel like much happened with the Balls too much. They were just going over their stuff with Cafe, really particularly with, particularly with, I can't remember the name, Kenneth. I'm so out of it, if you can't tell. It's like me I'm just trying to get through it as fast as I can. I'm going to say, though, I did like their animation they had. That was actually pretty cool, and I kind of wonder if somebody made it for them, or was it AI? Yeah. It interests me enough. But besides that, not much happened on Balls. It's a usual Discord hangout stream. Keem hates him so much, but we can finally get into live.
Watch, and I call in every morning, but the show just doesn't make any revenue. And we got to fix that. And Nerds is a show that makes a lot of revenue, but doesn't get any views.
Okay.
And we got to fix that.
So how do you fix it, Keem?
Well, I have some ideas.
I'd love to know. I'd love to hear them.
I would like to hear them as well.
Earlier today, I hinted that change was coming to Nerds, and I hinted that change was coming to Cafe. And Zay Zudit said I was full of shit. She said, there ain't no way he's firing Batgirl. Because I said Batgirl's head was on the chopping block. Zay
How do I
Zudit,
miss all this shit?
Zay Zudit, you don't know what's happening.
I don't. I give my opinions.
Because Batgirl is fired.
No.
What?
Fuck, man. Fuck.
Why?
Fuck. That really sucks. But thank you.
But
Thank you for the
Batgirl,
opportunity.
Batgirl, I want you to stay because Zay's the one that brought that on. She challenged my gangster, so you might want to stick around for what's happening next.
What's happening? It can't be worse than this.
It's just business. It's not personal.
Well, I mean, she's boring. Leave her on Cafe on a boring show.
Earlier today, I mentioned in the Discord that the community manager, gave me an idea to break up Nerds. And you went in on Rastov, Buff.
Yeah, yes, I did. I felt betrayed. I felt like there was like a sneak dissy ass thing. I know for a fact at the end of the day, I know that's how I felt. The reality is,
I feel like you should just
on Balls.
I feel like you should just express it again because those were some of the most epic rants ever, and I want that on my show. Like, let it all out. Let it all out.
Yeah. Welcome to season 5. The road to season 4 to season 5 has begun. It wasn't like season 2 to season 3 or season 3 to season 4. Welcome to season 5, ladies and gentlemen. The whole point of season 5, as Keem said, he needs a bench warmer. You know, he was like, we need a bench warmer until we get good old Wingo back into the whole network, back into the whole gang. And obviously you may think, well, did Batgirl get actually fired? Who got fired? Did Nerd get separated? Did Ken get fired? The answer is no. Sort of, but no. Like, so Batgirl didn't get fired. She just got moved over to Live. Yeah, we'll get into that in a second. I have the clip for it. Ken got fired. He didn't really get fired. Obviously Ken will never get fired. Ken is an indestructible being. He will never get fired. It's funny to say that every month in the LCL, it's just feels like more than a year sometime. I feel like I've been covering them every single day. I feel like just doing one video on them feels like I'm covering like weeks of content, but like almost really nothing happens sometimes.
Can you shut up?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 3 hosts of Season 5, lolcowlive, Keemstar, Boogie, and Batgirl.
Oh my fucking god! No, you're kidding! You're fucking kidding! No, you're kidding! What the fuck?
Here we go again. It's the same old thing. Boogie is lying while Keem is trying to talk the wings. They be bullshitting, spitting lolcow slang. Scam Tommy and kick them out. You know Keem running this gang. But live on YouTube ain't no pre-recorded games.
This is gonna be a fun season. This is gonna be a good season.
This actually makes sense.
So, yeah. Batgirl is on LCL till Wings come back, or that's kind of the whole point, is to have somebody who can just fill in the spot and just look pretty, look nice, so they can get Wings back. How long is it going to take them to get Wings back? Honestly, I don't even know myself. May take them a while, may take them maybe like a day or two. Literally, he said like it can take them a day or two. Well, we're just kind of speed through the next 2 segments, and I think we're going to end it from there, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just curious. You're the
we should do a
legend,
thing
right?
where if we hit 200, we'll fire Gidgy. What do you think?
Hell yeah, I'm with it.
We're not doing it. It'll be a scam. We won't do it. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, Gidgy just turned down to 20.
If you want to fire me, if I'm not working out, I'm sure there is another show that would love to have me, Mike.
Get to kicking rocks and sucking cocks and body socks.
Damn.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll take Roxy, and you go over there with the ginger. You're pretty close to a redhead.
2 people that I am closest to in this Discord are on balls. Why would I be upset to my friend's success? And the simple fact that I was the last one looked at and say, how do you feel about Billy being on balls with Rastoff? And I said, do it.
But what if Ken says it like this? What if Ken says, Zali, balls doesn't have that warmth of a cup of cafe coffee.
Okay, we're going to have to talk about using that word because, bro, I'm sorry. That sounds like the cringiest fucking shit that I hear people say. Beautiful. But you know what I would say? Okay, so what if he said what now? Repeat that line.
Warmth, Zali. Cafe's got the warmth. Balls distend from the body because they can't be too warm.
So, not really much happened on Queens and Rewind, was going through the rewind process. Now that I remember, I kind of forgot something. Kind of just remember the, oh my god, my brain's so slow right now. I just remember that during live, they decided to have Roxy back on, who's not on anybody's payroll. Yeah, take it as it is. She's not on anybody's payroll. Yeah, at the same time, she's still working with Keemstar, which is interesting. Interesting to see. She's the manager of Reapers, or Ginger, or whatever you want to call it. Which is pretty cool, I guess. We'll get into that when we get into it. Actually, now.
But at the end, I promise you I'll be soft. Okay? I will get soft after the the hardness comes down. And I'm gonna make
It's
sure
gonna be an up and then a down.
Okay, I'm not making a sexual. Okay, see now you're making it weird. I'm not making sexual fucking innuendos. I'm not talking sexual stuff. I am trying to say that I'm going to be tough on you. I'm going to be very tough on you. I'm going to be demanding excellence from my co-host. I've never had a co-host before ever in the history of my career. Well, I had a TV show, so you can say I had co-stars, but I never had a co-host. I will be strong on you. I will be tough on you. I will demand a certain level of performance from you. Oh.
Okay.
Who gave us that? Was that Con?
That was fucking Con with the 100 Canadian. That's to call the group chat. If we get one more 100, I guess I'm shaving my fucking beard. I did not expect that to happen so fast or even at all. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna full screen you. One of them has to answer. Dude,
I know we've got Keem, Mike, Boogie, Gitchy. Wait, no. Batgirl.
I know Gitchy's drunk ass
CD-ROM.
bro.
Let's end it off with the 2 clips. I know I do apologize that I'm a little bit more low energy than I normally am. Mostly due to the fact that I'm a little tired than usual. A lot has been going on. I'd like to thank everybody for sticking around watching. Hopefully this video will come on before 8, before anything else happens. Just been going through quite a bit. And, you know, again, I do apologize. This video is a lot more shorter. I think what I'll do is, out of curiosity, maybe what I'll do is I'll do like a separate video going into some dots about season 1, season 2, and season 3, and just kind of going from there and letting people enjoy it for what it's worth. Again, do apologize that this video is short. But till next time, God bless.